I think by now you all already know what I am going to cook today. Yes, it's Patiala chicken. So the Patiala chicken that I am going to make today is an authentic one that you can make at the comfort of your home. And this recipe is a spicy, creamy and flavorable one. So do try it once, it's really very delicious. So before I start cooking, I would just like to make a small request that if you like this video, please do not go away without pressing the like button. And if you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do subscribe. And also drop down your comment. I will eagerly be waiting for your comments and I will reply to it. So let's start making Patiala chicken now. I have taken 600 grams of chicken where I am adding 1 cup of curd. This is the plain curd, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 2.5 teaspoon of ginger and garlic paste. Now I'll mix everything properly and will keep it for marination for about 20 minutes. By the time the chicken is been marinated, let's start with chopping of some vegetables. Firstly, I'll be chopping down fenugreek leaves. Here I have taken 1 bunch of fenugreek leaf. We call methi in Hindi. I have finely chopped the fenugreek leaf. And then I have chopped about 2 tomatoes, very finely chopped. So finally all the choppings are done. What I have chopped, I'll show you. See, I have diced 4 onions, 1 large capsicum. Then I have finely chopped 4 onions, half a cup of fenugreek leaves, and then 2 tomatoes I have finely chopped. Then I have finely chopped some green chilies, some ginger and some garlic. Now take the fenugreek leaves or the methi in a bowl and pour about 1 cup of water to it. Add about 1 teaspoon of salt and soak it in the salt water for 10 minutes. So now we need to heat a karai or a pan and then add about 3 tablespoons of refined oil. Once the oil heats up, we will add 2 cardamom, 1 bay leaf and 2 cinnamon sticks, small cinnamon sticks and 2 cloves. We'll saute it for some time, and once these spices releases the aroma, we will then add the chopped onions to it. We have to saute the onions for about 5 minutes in medium flame and then add about 1 teaspoon of salt to it. Then in goes half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and then 1 teaspoon of chili powder and about 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder. Add half a teaspoon of Garam Masala and stir it well. So now we have to fry the onions properly, and once the onions are being fried, I'll be adding the chopped tomatoes. Now we need to add 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger and 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic. Cook the tomatoes for 5 more minutes by covering the lid in very low flame. After that, add about 3 green chilies finely chopped and then stir it for some more time. Now keep aside half a portion of this gravy because this we will require it in the a later step. I'll show it to you how. And then use half of this gravy. Pour about half a cup of water to it and let it cook for some time. Now add the chicken that we have marinated to this gravy. Cook the chicken for about 30 minutes in medium flame by covering the lid. Now we have to heat another pan and add about 2 tablespoons of refined oil to it. Once the oil heats up, add half a teaspoon of cumin seed, 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic, 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger, and saute it for a while. Now add the 4 diced onions and 1 large capsicum. Add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of chili powder to it. Saute it for a while. Now take out the fenugreek leaves or methi from the salt water. Squeeze out the water properly and keep it in a plate. Tip of the day: by doing this process, you'll be able to remove the bitterness from the fenugreek leaf or methi. Now we need to add the fenugreek leaves or the methi to the sauteed onion and capsicum and fry it for about 2 minutes. And then add the masala or the gravy that we had made out of the onion and tomato and had kept it aside. We just mix it with this. I've made a thin paste of the cashew nut. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of cashew nut paste to it. This will make the gravy very rich and creamy. To it I'm adding 1/4 cup of water, and I have put the gas on low flame and have covered the lid. On the other hand, let's check out with the chicken. The chicken has been cooked. It's already 30 minutes now, so it's cooked properly. Once it is done, then we will add the capsicum onion gravy to this chicken and mix it well. Now I'll add 1 green chili to it, and then after cooking it for a while, for about 5 minutes in the medium flame, I will add 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger, and then I'll add about 1 teaspoon of Kasuri Methi. The Kasuri Methi will give a very nice aroma to the entire dish. So this is one of the very important ingredient in this recipe. After that, we need to add about 2 tablespoons of fresh cream to it. Finally, chicken patiala is ready to be served.